Okay. That is going to be a 3-card challenge.
Yeah.
Or, sorry, that'll be a 2-card challenge because you did reduce the difficulty.
Okay. I'm down. I'm ready.
All right.
I'm gonna pop my Knight's Blade cash.
Okay.
I'm going all in on this.
All right. If you succeed, you will successfully slow the momentum of your ship and Vysotski's ship, and you will make Clover's play easier.
Okay, cool.
If you fail,
Do I knock myself? Do I get Quigley? Do I knock myself out?
no. If you fail, the wings will work, but you will take a narrative wound that will be determined. That's grievousness will be determined by the number on the card draw.
Okay. Let's do it. I'm blowing everything.
All right, and flip.
I have an ace and a king.
I have a 7 and an ace.
Yes. An ace, thank God. Okay, so I crowned twice. That is a king. Here's my good cards. And a 5.
Okay, I got a 2 for my crown. So I got 19 total.
Okay. Dawn hunkers down and behind her spring to life her potential. Shapes of hard light. Light formed from lenses and made solid through her Earth specialization. Flare to life standing out against the darkness. They hang in the air for a second as the ship speeds towards the floating rock. And then, all at once, the 3 layers of wings beat down. The first one smashing immediately, sending a cascade of shimmering particles down on the crew. Then the second pair, sending yet another starlight dance about. Finally, the last pair buckles down, the wood cracking around her. The ship's momentum is temporarily stalled. Slowly, they fade away into nothing. Dawn reaches her hands back, bloodied and calloused, looks around at the ship, and leaves the rest of it to Clover.
All right, Clover.
All right, so I'm going to begin this play with a narrative play, which I now just remember that we can do. So I'm going to change something retroactively that hasn't been established.
Okay.
If I succeed, the ground on the earth that I took, that I broke off from the island, is made of pure material. And pure material I can alter the atomic structure of and turn it into something else.
Ooh.
Okay.
So, if that works, there's a lot of if it works.
Okay.
If that works, I basically change the consistency of the island to mud to completely soften the land of anything that lands on it. And then, after that, because this has been made a little bit easier for me by Dawn, Clover is going to take a leap of faith and jut a piece of land with her on it into the storm to find the Black Knight. And if she succeeds, she will find it and she will guide them back to their destination.
Like, is the mud catching the ship, or is fucking Clover catching like a ship in this? I gotta know. Like, this image is very important to me.
Clover's gonna catch the ship.
Oh, fuck yeah!
And you guys should know that because of the lightning strike that I took, my hand of 7 was down to 4, and I used 3 on that last play.
Don't worry, you refill.
You drop your play cards.
Yeah, you drop. You're good.
It doesn't matter, though.
Oh, hell yes!
All right, so if you succeed, what would you like?
If I succeed, everybody is safe, and the Black Knight knows where to go.
Okay.
And they will get back in safe, too.
And it looks really cool.
And it looks
And
really
it's super cool.
You're literally catching a ship out of the sky.
Yeah,
I will say,
and Clover passes out either way. This is a pass out play.
Okay. If you succeed, I will say that you'll get a rank of Blaze, which means that the tattoo signifying you as a knight will get lengthened, and you will basically get a new rank. You will go up. You will get a promotion.
Yeah.
And it will be, you'll get a cool nickname to go with it. If you fail, You will be crushed by the ship and take a mortal wound.
Which is the worst thing that could happen.
Yes.
No, it's not the worst thing.
No. All right, this is still a 3-card challenge. Thanks to Don's help, there is no challenge cash. Are you ready to flip?
I'm ready to let it flip.
All right. Go.
King of Hearts, King of Spades, Joker.
There it is. All right.
Okay, so after softening the landing for falling ships, Clover looks up at the amalgam of ships that are falling towards her, and she uses the wings. Yes, she uses the earth at her feet to step underneath it and fly towards it, grasping it with 2 hands and essentially catching the ship and bringing it in safely.
Nice. All right.
After doing that, she takes another deep breath, and trusting her bond with her friend, she takes a leap of faith, focusing on the ground at her feet, and makes it jut out into the storm, taking a lantern from the ship and flying out into the dark, becoming essentially a passed out lighthouse of stone and iron.
Oh, she's still unconscious!
But she did make the ground wrap around her feet so that she is out there and she's stuck.
All right. After heroically catching the ship amidst the shattered light of Dawn's wings, you set it down, and with another rush forward, you hold the lantern out in the darkness, and there's a bit of a blip far away, and then you fade out, and it's quiet. Dawn. You hear, for a moment, nothing. And then you hear footsteps, like a stumbling. And you see, from your ship, you see the battered and broken pieces of Vysotskia's. She tumbles out of it, covered in mud and blood. She pushes herself up and glances around, and then locks eyes with you.
Oh God, she's still up!
She looks ragged. Her hair no longer blows in the wind. She's covered in mud. Her eyes still pierce you. They have that shocking quality to them. And you can see an anger there. A fury.
Exhausted beyond belief at this point. Dawn's probably in equivalently bad shape. Her eyes aren't focusing. She can't really, she can't really understand who's standing in front of her. However, I want to make a play.
Okay. So, you stumble over to the railing. You leave a couple handprints bloodied as you lean over the side and brace yourself against it. The air still glitters as Clover's light shines far off, refracting through the wings shattered, and you hear a far-off bell tolling, a ship nearing, and she stares up at you and says, "What do you want?"
She stares at her, recognizing the question, but just registers a somewhat quiet, "We got this far, came so deep into this storm to find you, and you wouldn't stop at anything. And you have the audacity to still stand in front of us on this ship that you destroyed." She takes one step forward and plants her foot. "Do me a favor, fall down. I'm playing a Joker and I want to knock her out with diplomacy."
Oh. Okay. All right. Yeah.
Kill her with kindness.
She stares up at you. The blood drains from her face. She just collapses into the mud. The fight completely wrung out of her.
Dawn turns around and climbs back up onto her ship. She looks around at how preparations are going to get things up and running again. There are still 2 crewmates out there to rescue.
You see,
Jesus Christ, Dawn.
you see Alicia standing by the captain's wheel, just looking down on Vysotskia.
We can... Honestly, it's good that you finally met with your captain again, but we can really deal with this later. Chancellor, do you know how to drive this thing yet?
Yeah, I watch Quigley all the time.
Good enough. Don kind of pats him on the back, missing his back entirely with her horrible new depth perception. I'm going to go downstairs and see if the engine's fixed. Please keep things together up here, okay? Thank you so much. She kind of goes off to the side. The second she turns away, the smile just falls into grim determination again. Thump, thump, thump down the stairs.
The engine is repaired. Your ship is skyworthy again. I will say, Don, Vanta's Black Knight arrives. It bears a lantern. You recognize it as Clover. She is unconscious completely. She still grips that lantern tightly, and it shines straight towards Quigley, who is also on the ship, unconscious.
Oh my god.
The ships meet up, and Dawn, like, just in her rare, dead serious "fuck, I'm done" grimace, stares at Quigley, who has his rare "haha, God, we're fucked" smile. And he, with some difficulty, undoes his parka, undoes his cufflink, which is like burnt because he's been hit by quite a bit of lightning there, pulls it down. There is a huge red burn in a circle right in the middle of his blaze, which is styled as a compass rose, and the cufflink is right in the center of the compass rose. Quigley looks at her and goes, "Happened again," and he passes out.
Oh, thank goodness. At least you're both still alive. Fuck. Dawn, like, there's no, like, drama to this passing out. Dawn just, like, hits her head on a railing and kind of rolls over.
And so, the three of you unconscious, your ship working once more. Vanta helps you back onto it, and Flaria gets you all set up in the medical bay. And just the two look on and laugh at these three adventurer knights that gave hunting down this artifact and keeping everybody safe their all.